I'm not trying to become someone else anymore. I'm finally becoming the person that I've always wanted to be. A few weeks ago, I caught myself doing something that I didn't realize I've been doing. Every single morning, I'd wake up with good intentions. I would say, I'll go on that run. I'll read my Bible. I'll eat healthier tomorrow. I'll finally start that one thing that I've been setting off for tomorrow. And after the fourth to fifth excuse, I actually stopped and asked myself, what am I waiting for? And that is when I realized something. I wasn't waiting for more time. I wasn't waiting for the perfect opportunity. I was not even waiting for life to slow down. I was waiting for motivation, and motivation was not coming. I also realized something else. Because I wasn't documenting my life like I normally was, it felt like I wasn't growing. I was standing still, but maybe that wasn't true. Maybe I had changed. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the small ways that I was growing every single day. So, welcome to Creating a Life That I Love. What is this series, you ask? This isn't a glow up series. It isn't about pretending that my life is perfect. It isn't about becoming someone else. It's about intentionally creating a life that actually feels like mine. For the last few years, I've had hundreds of ideas, and y'all have seen some of them. New routines, new hobbies, new goals, new dreams. Every day I imagined a different version of life that I wanted. But imagining it and actually living it are two different things. I realized I don't think that I've lost myself. I think that I just haven't given myself the opportunity to discover who I can become. What does creating a life mean to me? To me, creating a life I love means discovering what genuinely brings me joy, exploring the ideas that have been living in my head, building the habits that make me proud, and choosing happiness intentionally instead of hoping it just shows up one day. What my pillars are going to be. The first one is faith. When I was consistent with my relationship with God, I felt grounded. I felt peaceful. I want to build that relationship again, and not out of obligation, but because it's where I feel most myself. Second pillar is health. Health isn't just about losing weight anymore. I want to feel light. And when I say I want to feel light, I don't mean by the scale. I mean lighter mentally, more energetic, more present, and more comfortable in my own skin. Next pillar will be beauty and confidence. Beauty isn't about trying to impress anyone. It's about the confidence I feel when I take care of myself. When I put effort into myself, I feel better. And I think that's worth investing in. Next pillar will be my home. I want my home to feel peaceful. I want it to feel clean. I want it to feel warm. A place that reflects the kind of life that I am starting to build for myself. The next pillar is my relationship. I want to continue to show up for my marriage. I want to become an even better wife for my wife. And I want to be intentional with the people that I love and show them that. The next pillar is creativity. This channel is a part of that. I want to document my journey honestly. And maybe one day I will be able to look back and realize how much I have changed. And if my story can help someone else start theirs, then that's even better. Experiences. I want to stop waiting for the perfect time. I want to try new things. I want to go to new places. I want to say yes more often because I don't want another year to go by wondering where I could have been. Lastly, my little promises. You'll hear me talking a lot about something I call my little promise. If you're on my social medias, then you have already heard it. The idea came from realizing that I was constantly breaking the smallest promises to myself. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start on Monday. Next week will be different. Those little promises may seem small, but after a while, they start affecting how you trust yourself. And someone once told me this: you can move an anthill in a day, but not a mountain. That really stuck with me because I don't need to change my whole life overnight. Maybe I just need to move one handful of dirt every day and I'll get there. So some of my little promises are simple: reading my Bible, going for a walk, drinking enough water, reading at least 10 pages, journaling, cooking at home, and spending intentional time with my wife. going outside, or trying something new. Some days I'll complete every single one. Other days I won't. But this series is not about being perfect. It's about showing up tomorrow and the next day after that. So now you ask, why are you sharing this? I'm documenting this because I want something to look back on. I want to remember the progress that doesn't happen all at once. Sometimes it happens quietly, in little choices, the little promises, and the ordinary days. So if you're watching this, maybe you've been telling yourself soon too. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to start, a promise you've been making to yourself. I hope this series reminds you that you don't have to change your whole life today. You don't have to do it all today. You just have to keep one promise. 1 year from now, I hope that I can watch this video back and smile. Not because everything turned out perfectly, but because I finally stopped waiting. So welcome to my journey. Welcome to creating a life that I love. And thank you for spending a part of your day with me. Remember, the life we're dreaming about isn't built overnight. It's built with one promise at a time. So I'll see you in the next diary.